Alright, what's going on everybody on YouTube? Griffin here, coming back to you guys with a quick, very quick actually, live stream. Hopefully you guys are having a great day and hopefully you had a great week. As I mentioned Sunday, I was actually all the way in Houston for a week of training, which I'll talk about just very briefly. And then I'm obviously going to mention the trades that I'm currently in for the upcoming week that I'm looking forward to hopefully getting rid of by Monday, Tuesday at the latest for sure, hopefully. But yeah, this week was just a super long week. I mean, it was just so boring, to be honest. How's it going, Josh? Man, you were quick to get on this evening. Awesome stuff. But how'd you do this week, by the way? I definitely want to hear from you guys. How have you guys been doing this week with trades and wherever you're at in your financial freedom journey? How's everything going? But this week, just super long, boring week. I'm glad I got it over with. I only got a couple weeks, like 2 weeks left of training before I'm like released out on my own, so to speak. So I'm definitely looking forward to that for sure. For some reason my stuff did not like save it all for my settings. I gotta get that figured out at some point this weekend. But I'm not gonna hit on it too long. I just wanted to again mention it for anyone that didn't see this last Sunday's video or Saturday, whatever day it was, where I mentioned I was gonna be gone all week and wouldn't be able to do any streams. I did shoot a video from my phone, but the video, just not the video, but the internet was so bad in the hotel. It was literally 4 to 5 Mbps, megabits per second, where of course my internet here is 300 to 400, sometimes even 500. So I mean, you can tell, I mean, it would take essentially 100 times longer for the video to upload. Just wasn't even worth even messing with at the end of the day. But lost on my Tesla put. Yeah, Tesla's just been kind of trading sideways. It looks like the last couple days. I know it had the big drop off because of the whole Elon's under investigation or whatever. What day was that? Monday or Tuesday, I think. The 18th. So it was that Tuesday. You see, it dropped all the way to 275. I was really tempted at this point to put some calls on it whenever it dropped that big because it was just such an overreaction to say the least. I mean, in a 5-minute period, it dropped from like 300 down to 280. I mean, Jesus. But I didn't because I just don't like Tesla. I mostly just trade SPY anymore for the most part. I trade XOP a little from time to time. I mostly just do the ETFs. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn my Bluetooth speaker off. But, yeah, anymore, I'm really doing more of the ETFs and whatnot. But as you can see, I mean, I still look into stocks from time to time. I mentioned, I don't know if anyone acted on this, but when Under Armour was around, I believe $18, 17, 18, maybe around $18 per share, I said Under Armour is really nearby territory. Again, I didn't act on it. I didn't purchase any Under Armour. I didn't put any calls on Under Armour. But Under Armour went up of about 5% this week overall. But yeah, Tesla, that one's just super crazy overall. Obviously, it trades from literally like 250, as you can see, 252 to like 305, 320 is really its big range. I mean, that's a huge $80 range. It's literally been the range over and over for what, the last 6 months or so now. So if you like Tesla, I would consider waiting until like 270s, 250s, between 250 and 270, maybe 280 at the highest if you want to chase it. And then I would definitely get out anything above 3 to 310 personally. As you can see, we got to 306 and then bam. Obviously, that was yesterday. But as you can see, we got above 300. Obviously, I wouldn't take this too seriously because it's just the whole investigation news. But you can see, I mean, 306 to under like almost 290 within just what, a couple hours, couple 30 minutes. So you definitely have to have some guts trading Tesla. It's more of an options. More of an options play more than anything. But yeah, if I were to do calls and puts on Tesla, I would only put puts on it anywhere above probably $305 to $310. Again, somewhere where we know it tends to get rejected over and over, maybe even 320. But anything above 310, you can probably place some puts on it as long as you're doing probably 2 weeks out, because you can pretty much guarantee it's going to go under 300 every couple weeks, it seems. And for calls, I wouldn't even consider throwing calls on it until it's below 280. That's just me personally. Why? Because, again, I mean, we can go out even further. You can see 20-day, 327, 252 on the range. 180-day, It got up to 387. Obviously, this is what this is all about. Elon was saying that, oh, I got funding ready to go private if we can get to like 420, or I don't even remember exactly how he worded it, but you can see this range right here, right around like 350 to 360 to what? Right around like 250 to 260. And I actually want to look out further because I drew these trend lines a long time ago, very long time ago. You can see Tesla is still actively trending down, guys. Every time it comes, I forgot I even drew these. I thought these had been deleted for some time now. I did them way back in here. You can see I expanded it left, I believe, for some reason on this one. But back in, I wasn't trading in November. But either way, point being, you can see the last year, Tesla's been actively trending down. Yes, it's kind of creeped up near $400. I'm not really counting this. I'm still going to cap it right here, right at 370. But you can see every time it's really kind of broken the trend line I have drawn out here. What's it done? Rejected, came down, got up, boom, rejected, came back down. So I wouldn't be surprised, in all honesty, if over the next couple weeks Tesla tries to make another push up to, like, say 340. Like I said, anything above 320, I'm shorting this personally. If I were to, I've never shorted it. I've never been long to anything. I've never even had a position in Tesla. But if you're into Tesla, yeah, I would definitely kind of probably be long short term, probably the next 2 to 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks at the max. But I think it's going to try to push up probably to around 340, anywhere between 330 and 340, maybe even 350. But I look for it to get rejected again, unless if it's actually going to reverse here. Because you can see also right around, what, 250, like we said, 250, 260 is a pretty decent support. It dropped down to 244 at one point, boom, came right back up, and then obviously trended up to 377 before getting rejected again. So really the range for the time being is still anywhere between like 250 and I'd probably say 350. So $100 range is what you have right now, kind of like I mentioned a few minutes ago. We can go back even further, 3 years if you want. Obviously, it came from 140 all the way up to almost 400 at one point, and then really it's just kind of staggered. It's like I said, it's actually still somewhat in a downward trend, but I mean, we'll see. It just depends. If you like Tesla, by all means, be in it. I see them as for what they are, which is a automobile company, nothing more. So it being at 300 a share, I cannot justify it personally, which is why I'll probably never actually invest in Tesla. If you got in it back when it was, what was its IPO? Wasn't it like $20 or $40? I'm gonna go back even further. I don't remember when this came out exactly. I know it wasn't too long ago. Yeah, 15. If you got in it when it was like 15 to 20 bucks, awesome. I mean, you're dumb if you haven't already just locked your profits to move on by now. Because I mean, realistically, in all honesty, I'm in the group that really thinks this is around the price range it should be. Right around in here. It's an automobile company. Nothing more. It's not SpaceX. It's none of that. It is Tesla. It is a automobile company. Period. But whatever. Everybody can justify for some reason at 300 plus a share. So whatever. Anyways, enough on Tesla. But I'm sorry to hear that, Josh. Hopefully it gets better for you next week. As for me, like I said, I mostly do like SPY and XOP and whatnot a little bit. XOP I traded actually this morning or yesterday, and I made a quick like 5 or 6% on some puts. We can take a look at that real quick so I can kind of explain. I placed a call first thing in the morning. Yeah, the 5 minute, yeah, because I watched it at the bell. I placed a call. It was around like 42.50 or something like that, if I remember right. Yeah, it's 42.60 right there. And I didn't catch it on the steep drop, or else I actually would have made some good money. I believe, if I remember right, this is my only day trade of the week. I caught it as it was going down, though. Again, it wasn't like huge profit or anything. It was like 6%. But knowing my luck with XOP and Gush and everything lately with trades, I went ahead and just covered the profit. Like I said, I'd rather cover the profit any day of the week than like gamble it away, end up losing it. Besides, I had like I said, no day trades used at that moment, so I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and use that up. But that was the only time I traded XOP this week. Gush, it went ahead and that was the one where I made a huge mistake. I made a rookie mistake. It was my first option play that I played since getting back in the market. Didn't pay attention to my dates. I ended up getting one that was expiring this Friday when I meant to get one that was expiring next Friday. And as you can see, Gus has really just done nothing but gone up. So unfortunately for me, I gambled. I actually had a moment where, if I remember right, I could have, I think it was right around here this day. What was that, Monday or Tuesday? Had the opportunity to almost break even. Like, I would have lost, I think it was $5 on a, I think it was 60 or 50, between $50 $60 investment. And sure enough, it just shot up the next day. And I mean, to be honest, it expired worthless. I lost all the money from that investment. But on the flip side, I had a lot of good plays this week on SPY, which made up for it, plus some. I'm currently in a put. I placed a put yesterday on SPY. I found out this drop means absolutely nothing. Is because of dividend or something like that. I heard about it. I looked into it because I was like, what the hell? I noticed when I woke up this morning, early this morning, it was showing SPY was like, there was nothing. It showed the price had dropped, but that is at 0% change or whatever, and it was just like the adjustment or whatever for dividends, something like that. I didn't really read too much into it. It was 5 o'clock in the morning, but overall SPY did drop a little. However, it didn't drop enough for my puts to really do anything. I'm pretty much right around break even right now. I think I'm actually in the hole slightly, like 5 or 10%. Nothing major for short-term options, of course. That can obviously swing 30-40% if we have a 1/4% to 1/2% red day, which is what I'm actually expecting either Monday or Tuesday. Just because why? Because, like I said, I don't like betting against the market, but let's be real. It's been having a hell of a run the last week or two. So, like I said, you got to keep in mind this. It didn't really drop today. It was just like a $1.40, $1.20 or $1.40 adjustment for a dividend payout or something like that. So, I expect the charts and everything to kind of adjust, like from an RSI and everything standpoint, over the weekend. But, yeah, overall, markets are due for a slight pullback. I'm not saying I'm expecting like a 2 or 3 out of 5 day red type of week coming up or anything like that, but I am expecting some sort of a 1 day 1/4% to 1/2%, or who knows, maybe even 3/4% pullback, either Monday or Tuesday is probably what I'm guessing. But I mean, I could be wrong. Obviously, trying to time the market is ridiculous. If anyone tries to tell you they know for a fact something's going to happen, run the other direction. Don't ever listen to somebody like that. I'm just saying, just based on my experiences with the market overall, I would not be surprised if within the next 2 or 3 business days we have some sort of a pullback day, just a healthy pullback day. Like I said, I mean we've came from 285 to almost 294. Which, if you watch Sunday's stream, I called out. You guys know I called out. I said I would not be surprised if this week SPY hit what I say, 293 to 294 or 292 to 294, something like that. I think I said 293, 294, but either way, I was pretty damn spot on. Again, my trend line has been just perfect that I drew here. It keeps acting as a resistance. You can see pretty much, I mean, I don't even want to zoom in right there. We can just zoom in right about here. So you can see we broke out of the wedge, of course. We've been just going up. However, this trend line that I drew months ago, if you guys remember that video where I drew out the wedge and everything, this trend line has been acting as a resistance and still is. We got up to almost 294. Obviously, we had a slight, very slight red day today, given the $1.20, $1.40, whatever it is. Not correction, whatever I just mentioned. I just had a total brain fart. Point being, though, this keeps acting as a resistance over and over. It kind of like the Tesla example. It keeps coming above it, boom, comes right back down. Now, it's not bad. It's not like it's getting rejected and like just getting smashed like we saw earlier this year, of course, where it would just get rejected right around 280, boom, big drop. Get rejected around 280, boom, we had a pretty big slump for the next few weeks. Now, ever since we broke above 280, what have we done? We've still been trending up. However, I would say we're in this very, my girlfriend's home, so I'm going to have to get off soon. But, we're in this very, if I can get my damn clicker to work, golly, drawing tools. I want my trend line. Where's my trend line? There we go. So we're still in this very fine line. I would say we're somewhere right in here. We're just in this very slim tunnel right now. If we zoom in here, you can see I would say we'll have some sort of a pullback right around 290, possibly right around 290 to 291. That's why I said I would not be surprised if we drop roughly 0.5% or so. And then we'll just keep on going up until the trend's broken, of course. But yeah, SPY and XOP, those are all the things I really trade this week. I have 2 puts on SPY right now, so we'll see how those play out. Those expire next Friday, so I'll definitely let you guys know. But you can probably plan on a video Sunday to just kind of do like a pre-market wrap-up type of thing. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this quick stream. If you did, definitely make sure to smash that like button. I greatly appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing below and joining our totally free Discord group chat. It's in the description box as well. But until next time, guys, keep on going out there, making your profits, covering your profits, and achieving some financial freedom this year. And I will see you guys hopefully within the next 48 hours or so. Take it easy, guys.